Hey everyone, welcome to Real Advice. Today we are reviewing UnTrue from Viva Films. The mystery slash drama slash horror film was directed by Sigrid Andrea Bernardo, which, coming off from her blockbuster hit Kita Kita, is a total surprise. This film is a total 180-degree attempt from her previous success. The film stars Sian Lim and Christine Reyes in the lead roles and set in the country of Georgia. It is pretty rare for a film to leave us guessing until the very last minute, but Untrue falls under that category. With a strong narrative and with great execution of horror and mystery under its heels, the attention to detail is not your typical local film experience, both in execution and style. For the film's synopsis, a heavily injured Mara, played by Christine Reyes, arrives and seeks the help of the police to find her missing but apparently insane husband Joaquim, played by Sian Lim. She narrates her story, and then we shift to Joaquim, who tells his side of the story. It seems that Mara and Joaquim's stories clash. Who do we believe when both mix truths, lies, and dark pasts ever so cunningly? Now on to the meat of the review. Untruth's narrative is structured into distinct portions very similar to Gone Girl. We first get to hear Mara's side and Joaquim's side next. As expected, these narrations don't jive and it plays well with the audience's minds. It's a pretty effective style, but we have to admit some of these were a little bit forced at times. A downside to the film's narrative development is we never really find out which one is true or untrue. The film leaves it up to the audience to decide which is which. Aside from the lead's main acts, there are other revelations in the last and final act that made this film really stand out. It's one that we never expected or anticipated, and mixing in horror elements made this pretty unique and memorable. Another strong point was its cinematography. The film was able to use its setting of Georgia marvelously. We also noticed that the scenes changed with the mood and psyche of its characters, moving from the beautiful city when things were stable and dirty and dystopian locales as the minds of our leads unravel. The only real downside for the film was the acting of Sian Lim. It was cringe-worthy as he struggled to do both extremes, being psychotic or being demure. Even with its fault, Untrue is a very unique film. It was able to execute well on its bigger aspects, and the end result is an experience like no other Filipino film. Our rating for Untrue is 4 reels out of 5.